Check, check, check. We have got Fidel in the building. Alright, so we've got a special guest in the building, Choice FMUK. Right here we've got singer-songwriter, he goes by the name of Fidel. So Fidel, before we start the interview, how are you?
I'm excellent, man. Good to see you again, man. After all these years knowing you, and I'm ready to do this, man.
Oh, just speak in the mic for me, please.
Can you hear me?
Say it again.
1 2 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2 1 2. 1 2.
Yeah.
Should I come closer? I'm alright.
I think come closer.
Alright. Let's try this.
People, let me know if you can hear Fidel, please. Thank you.
Man.
Alright. So, for the people that's not familiar with you, tell us a bit about yourself.
My name is Fidel, UK artist. Been doing music for a minute, and my whole vibe is really about consciousness and anything that makes people uplifted and gives people food for thought. That's always been my thing with music. So I guess you could call it entertainment, but it's not so much entertainment. It's more about just life, you know, just singing and talking about life with a pinch of humour added to it.
Okay. So who inspired you to do music?
Who inspired me to do music? The journey's been an interesting one because if I give the backdrop, at home we was always listening to like Michael Jackson and stuff like that. Even country music, my mum used to play. But then as I got older, my brother Charlie, he introduced me to reggae music. Because before that I was listening to Barry White and people like that. So it's more soul, Luther Vandross, soul. Then my brother Charlie, he introduced me to reggae music, roots music. So then you got people like Jacob Miller, obviously Bob Marley and Wailers, and Tapazuki, and you know Brigadier Jerry, all them cats. Yeah. And so my lyrics changed. My whole thing now was about a message. And then my other brother Freddie, he introduced me to the neo soul, Erykah Badu's and D'Angelo's. So now when you merge them together, you've got like a kind of like a soul reggae mix. Yeah. And that's, I would say, is a description of the music. And but in terms of inspiration, I would definitely say people like Bob Marley, Luther Vandross, Dennis Brown, them guys.
Okay. You know what? I thought you was gonna say Bob Marley as well. Yeah, I thought you was gonna say
100%, man. 100%. Have you seen the movie?
I haven't, but I've seen it advertised. Have you watched it?
I have. I don't want to put too much down on it, but
no, from the advert, it looks good.
Yeah, it did. The guy did a great job.
Yeah.
But when you let me know when you see it, what you think.
Okay. What did you think of it?
What did I think? I think that the guy who played Bob was brilliant. Okay. But I think that the movie was way too short, way too rushed, and because he's got such a rich story, I felt like and also it was too polished. Because, you know, Bob had different shades, you know what I mean? And I think that they made it too clean. And so you came off thinking that it was a bit too rosy and very quick. It was only an hour and 45 minutes. Okay. So, so personally, I was a little disappointed. But, I don't want to spoil it for people that are listening and stuff like that, yeah.
Okay. So, the third question is, can you describe your typical songwriting process?
That's a good question, man.
Like, you see, like when you're doing music, do you write the lyrics? Yeah. And do the beat? Or do you think of the beat first and then write the lyrics?
That's a good question, man. Because I play guitar, the first thing I do is play the music, the chords. Okay, yeah. And whatever feel that the chords give me, like it might give me a feeling of, one might give me a feeling of love, the other one might be like revolution, angry, or one might be like reflection. So whatever the mood I get from the guitar chords, that will inspire the lyrics. So the music, 99% of the time, the music always comes first. Right. Unless I'm working with someone else who comes with the music, which is rare, but they'll come with a beat and a vibe, and I'll add to that. But most time, it's always the music. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because it's like what comes to your head, isn't it? Yeah, kind of thing.
Because it leaves the music kind of dictates where I go with the lyrics and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now I wanna talk about your songs, because you got what, Pass It On.
Yeah.
Ain't No Mercedes Benz Up in Heaven.
Indeed.
Naughty Boys.
Yes, indeed.
So before we get for me to asking you more questions,
Yeah.
what song would you like me to play first?
Ooh.
Of yours?
Let's go with Ain't No Mercedes Benz Up in Heaven.
All right. Okay. Listen,
Yeah.
people. Listen, Trace FM people. Listen, people. Everyone that's locked in, taking the words. Listen to the words. Yeah. After I finish playing this song, I'ma tell you lot something afterwards. Yeah. But right here is Ain't No Mercedes Benz Up in Heaven by Fidel.
Hold up. Oh, come on. It's supposed to be live and it's for a few minutes, but then it's not to that. Beautiful. Stay on. Show me a man who's waiting till he gets to heaven, and I'll show you a man who's dreaming in 7-Eleven. Show me a man who thinks life owes him dues, and I'll show you a man at the back of the door queue. Cause life moves on and owes you nothing, so better get up and better do something. Cause I ain't seen no cloud blind with gold, and I ain't gonna wait till I get old, get gold. Ain't no Mercedes Benz up in heaven. Ain't no Mercedes Benz up in heaven. Check it. You think it's mockery, but it's not supposed to be. But if you died and gone to heaven, please tell me. You can call me dum-dum, but explanation that is some. Don't keep me waiting, come on, please come. Ain't no Mercedes Benz up in heaven. Don't tell a lie. Ain't no Mercedes Benz up in heaven. My oh my, why? Wake up or you'll end up regretting. Wake up, yo. Wake up, because ain't no Mercedes Benz up in heaven. Gotta make it plain. Once again, watch it, do you? Do you? Come on, do you? It ain't up in heaven, no. Mercedes Benz. You got no place else to go, no. Listen, my friend. You can search real high, then try again. But keep on lying, then you know.
Right here, we've got Fidel in the building. Trace FMUK.
No.
Ain't no Mercedes Benz up in heaven.
No Mercedes Benz up in heaven. Up in heaven, don't deny it. No Mercedes Benz up in heaven. Keep on searching, but you just won't find it. No Mercedes Benz up in heaven. You know the deal, don't you hide it. No Mercedes Benz up in heaven. All that funky stuff, I just don't buy it. No Mercedes Benz up in heaven. Ain't no Mercedes Benz up in heaven. No. Ain't no Mercedes Benz. Stop dreaming. No. Word to the wise, my friend, from the cradle right to the end. Ain't no Mercedes Benz up in heaven. Yes, indeed.
Alright, so Fidel.
Yes.
How did that track come about? Like, tell me, what was the feeling of you making that track? And why did you title the song Ain't No Mercedes Benz Up in Heaven? Because you know what? I like that title, you know. I don't usually hear songs that are titled with that, so it's like a unique, out of mind, if you get what I'm saying. So how did you come about with the song?
One thing that a lot of people don't know, they might know, but they might not, is that whenever I come up with titles for songs, I'm always listening to what people are saying. So me and you could be having a conversation and you might just drop something and straight away it will make me laugh or giggle and I'm going to write a song about it. So a lot of my songs have come about just from conversation like this. And in this particular instance, I was talking to someone who was a hardcore churchgoer.
Okay.
And the pastor was talking about, you know, riches and heaven. And he said, when she said it to me, he said, there ain't no Mercedes-Benz in heaven. So I started cracking up laughing. So I said, yeah, that's...
Yeah.
So a lot of times when you see the titles like Naughty Naughty Boys and Mercedes-Benz and Taxman Cometh, all those songs were based on just conversation with people, that I made a note of to write a song about.
Okay. You know what I personally like about the song? I like how in your music videos, I like how you bring kids involved.
Nice.
And I like how your songs is always positive as well, because like, you know, like with some artists nowadays, it's like they choose to speak about, you know, slackness but I like how with all of your songs, they're always positive, and it's like you're bringing out a message. Like, because with your songs, it's like you're sending out a good message. So it's like, it's not slackness, like it's like kids can listen to it, grandparents can listen to it. Man, so I like
I'm glad
that,
you said that, you know,
man.
because for me, the two most important things are children and the message. And for those listening, my son's here, so he'll tell you that all my nephews, nieces, some of them are grown now, have been growing up on my music. And the way I started writing in the first place was because I was always attracted to nursery rhymes. So I'd always road test it on my nieces, my nephews, all of them. And if they were singing it back to me, then I knew I had a little hit. So children have always played a big part in the music, not only in terms of how I write a song, to make it simple, but in terms of, like you said, making it that anyone at any age can listen to it. So man, I'm glad you mentioned that. And the message is the most important part, because for me, I don't know, sometimes you go to a dance or you go to a party, you go out, and the beat is nice, but the lyrics are just...
I know what you mean,
So you're torn, man, you know what I mean? The amount of times I've been in that position, so I always promise myself that when I make music, the beat is going to be nice, the groove, and then the lyrics is going to be, you know what I mean?
Okay. Right. Fidel's in the building, Choice FMUK.
Yes, I am.
Right. A second song of yours now. What song would you like me to play?
So you got
Naughty Boys, Pass It On, and Revolutionary Love.
Revolutionary Love. Oh, okay. Alright, let's go with Pass It On.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go with Pass It On, man.
Right here is Fidel, entitled Pass It On. Check it.
Yo, what me say? One of the things that they on a radio station can play, I did my radio station, I say Chris Ranks, 96 radio. I mean Chaka Black, say
Through the storms we ride on, I'm in arms desire. Genesis to Revelation, trials and tribulation, as I am even higher. Time for separation, I rejoice my friends, cause it's not the end. We'll sing a new song and so love a little, give a little, share a little, let's just pass it on. Give a little, love a little, let's just pass it on. Give a little, just a little, let's just pass it on. Take heed, read, in the name of thy Lord, who created man from the flat, taught man by the pen what he knew best. So humble yourselves, come on.
Yo, what me say? One of the things that they on a radio station can play, I did my radio station, I say Chris Ranks, 96 radio. I'm
Through the storms we ride on, I'm in arms desire. Genesis to Revelation, trials and tribulation, as I am even higher. Time for separation, I rejoice my face, cause it's not the end. We'll sing a new song and so love a little, give a little, share a little, let's just pass it on. Give a little, love a little, let's just pass it on. Give a little, just a little, let's just pass it on. Take heed, read, in the name of thy Lord, who created man from the clot, taught man by the pen what he do not. So humble yourselves, come on, the day is coming, only time will tell, you'll be running. So rejoice, my friends, cause it's not the end. We'll sing a new song and love a little, give a little, share a little, let's just pass it on. Give a little, love a little, let's just pass it on. Love a little, just a little, let's just pass it on. Right on. Ooh, sweet melody, melody, sweet melody, melody. So rejoice, my friends. Sing a new song, hey. So love a little, give a little, share a little.
Right. So you like listen to it, that's Fidel, Pass It On. So Fidel, what made you write the song Pass It On?
Where'd that come from? Oh, that was actually a collaboration. Remember I was saying to you that certain songs, which is rare, but when someone comes to me like a producer with a sound, and then I add the lyrics to it. So this brother goes by the name of FMUK, and he's a reggae producer, and he's a sound system called iTown Sound. So we hooked together, and he came with a few ideas, and that one I really loved. Yeah. And so I took that home and played it over and over. And that was one of those songs where the lyrics didn't take long to write.
Okay,
Yeah.
how long did it take you?
Oh man, probably 2 sessions. Yeah, 2 sessions.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 sessions, man, and just yeah, man, yeah.
You know, if I'm honest, yeah, that's gonna have to be one of my favorite songs, because I remember that was the first song that I think it was before 8 Mercedes-Benz Up in Heaven, but I do remember Pass It On being the first track that I listened to.
You're right, you know, because that was the first video that I did.
I remember,
man.
Yeah.
And my son was there, and the whole family were there, man. So that was, I think, the reason why I always have a special place is because all the family were there, and at the time, Mum couldn't make it because she wasn't doing well. So we kind of represented her in the video at the end. Yeah, man. So it was a real special touch. Yeah.
No, it was nice. I've seen the video with the kids in it, the family did it all coming together. No, it's nice. It's a nice feeling, man. It's nice.
You know, the interesting thing about that was that because of the first video I'd ever done, right? What was important to me was that we created a party atmosphere. So there's a sister, a dread sister by the name of Elvira, and she was the one who let us use her house. She cooked up the chicken because we wanted to make it like, we didn't want to make it like, you know, cold and sterile. So we created the atmosphere first by inviting people, cooked up chicken and bought the drink and all of that, and then we just filmed. And my man from Global Faction, he was the one who directed it. And then we just ran the film, man.
I thought it was like one of your family members.
Yeah, we wanted to try and create that as much as possible, and I was really happy at the end result and stuff like that. Yeah.
No, but either way, the song is a good track. Pass it on.
Man.
So if you haven't watched the video, go and watch it now. YouTube Fidel, type in Fidel, Pass It On. It'll be available on YouTube. Share it, sing it, listen to it, do all of that good stuff. Right.
Niceness, man.
So before we get to more questions.
Yeah.
Would you want to play the guitar?
Yeah, some people forgive me if I did.
So tell us what were you going to sing for us?
So I wasn't sure what to bring. So this
or
one,
is it just anything that comes into your head?
Yeah, this one comes to mind because I've been vibing on it a lot.
Okay.
And
yeah.
it's not one I've recorded. It's called My House, and the idea behind it is that protect your house, in-house, your inner sanctum, your mind at all costs.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when you leave your house, there's all manner of madness that you're going to meet. But the more important house is the mind, what's in the mind.
Yeah.
So that's why the song goes, nothing's going to bother me in my house. So you take that wherever you go, if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah, right here we're going a cappella style by Fidel.
Go on. Sweet bottom do Check. Nothing's gonna bother me, no. In my house, I got no room for ugly, no. In my house, some say life is what you make it. I say life is how you take it. So will you be up, will you be down, or will you choose to smile or frown? Cause it's all up to you, what you choose to do. So don't you be a puppet, no. That's not the way to go, no. Nothing's gonna bother me, no. In my house, a place no one above thee, no. In my house, you are what you think. So don't think low because you'll sink. Lower than the deepest ocean, low, low. That's the only way you'll go, so oh no. But aim high, then you'll fly like an eagle. High amongst the people, feeling sweeter than a bowl of treacle. For real, nothing's gonna bother me, no. In my house, a place no one above thee, no. In my house, 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 yeah, yeah, Lord, Lord. Yeah, man. Boom, boom,
Fidel, I actually enjoyed that, you know.
Nice,
I actually enjoyed that. So, are you gonna make that an official song, or are you planning to, or what's the plan for that song?
I'll tell you my dilemma, yeah. And if there's any producers out there, this is for you. Because when you hear it here, this is the raw state, yeah.
Yeah.
So the next challenge is taking it to a producer. I do produce, but I would say more co-produce. Okay. So the drums, the strings, the chords, the sound, they're going to determine where it goes from here. And that's why I'm quite, not picky, but I'm particular because I don't want it to go in a direction that doesn't have the feel of the song. So that's why I'm always looking for producers so we can take it from the raw guitar and build a track.
Okay,
if I look at a song like Mercedes-Benz, like, see that one with it? Show me a man who's waiting till he gets to heaven, and then I'll show you a man who's dreaming in 7-Eleven. Ain't no Mercedes-Benz up in heaven. So that's how that one started. And then the guys who produced it, then they built on it. Okay. So with that track, yeah, man, if I can find good producers to hook with, because that one was quite popular with people I played it to, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's just that hasn't been released. So 100% definitely gonna hook up with a producer and release that one as a full song.
Okay.
Stuff like that, man.
DJ Bigger said, "Wicked, give us another one."
Give you another one.
Another a cappella style.
Another acapella style. Shall I do this one? Let's go this one. This one's called Loopy Loo.
Loopy
right.
Loo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Lord. Check. For a minute, I need some silence, man. I ain't being rude, so cool it, dude. That ain't my game plan. Welcome to La La Land, where everything is crazy, topsy-turvy, man. It used to be so lovely, now it's ugly, damn. They like to call it progress, but it's hopeless, man. The whole world's going loopy. Here we go, loopy-loo. The whole world's going loopy. Here we go, loopy-loo. Check it. Now some of you don't really want to take this, but I'm the dude that's really got to state this. We've lost the plot, don't try to debate this. It's going to pot like cabbage and potatoes. See, we've all gone through lally, trombones in the valley. Every man for himself, in sickness and in wealth, no more fally. The whole world's going loopy. Here we go, loopy-loo. The whole world's going loopy. Here we go, loopy-loo. If you got a problem, you can sue me, do. Here we go, loopy-loo. The whole world's going loopy. Here we go, loopy-loo. Check it. Hey dudes and dudesses, princes and princesses, if you're thirsty or if you're peckish, some food for thought. Now check this. The bigger they come, the harder they fall. So come with love and all it all. It's time to start representing lovely, baby. We just gonna sit you down. You got to be a trooper if you wanna be around to see the future. Cause it's a nightmare, baby, super duper. Ain't that right, Mr. Freddy Krueger? From London down to Vancouver, the whole world's stanky like manure, coming straight from the sewer. I'm talking to you, what we gonna do? The whole world's going loopy. Here we go, loopy-loo. Mama, the whole world's going loopy. Here we go, loopy-loo, loopy-loo. It's going loopy. Here we go, loopy-loo, loopy-loopy-loo, loopy. Here we go, loopy-loo.
Choice FMUK.
Yeah, there's a lot of songs that I've written on this. This thing has taken me. I mean, this is like. I know it sounds mad, but wood is a natural substance, which makes it real, natural. So it's living, it breathes. And with this guitar, the amount of songs I've written on it, and I've travelled, gone with my family, and whenever we travel, they're always asking me to sing. They always call me Bob Marley, even my son did a lot.
Is it?
Yeah. So I've got known for that. The Bob Marley, the locks, and so this guitar has travelled a lot with me, man. And yeah, it's very special. Very, very special, man.
Yeah, no, very good song.
That's what, man.
DJ Bigger said the world has definitely gone loopy-loo.
Big up, man.
Message in the music. Big up DJ Bigger. Alright, so
Niceness, man.
are you planning to release that song as well, or?
That's another one. That was
Yeah,
very popular.
another one.
And it's another one. One of the ones where it takes a turn. Like I've done it live. Have I done it live? No, I've never done it live. That's the first time I've actually performed it live on air, and I've never done it live as a gig, a concert.
Yeah.
I've done loads of live performances, but I've never done that one because that one, for some reason, I think a band find it hard to take it from guitar to music. They either go too far with it, or so there's certain songs that don't sound so good when they're translated into full sounds. And I don't know whether that's because I haven't met the right producer who can do it justice. Because with this, I think with this music, because it's built off the guitar, sometimes they try to completely drown out the guitar. And for me, like the groove is where it should start.
Yeah.
And then you got the bass, and because I'm big on bass, reggae is like my bread and butter. So anything that is bass driven, then that definitely gets me excited, man. So those kind of producers, they're the kind of ones that I want to really work with on the songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. You know, I've always been curious here because I know you've done reggae, Pass It On, you've done Ain't No Says Ben's Up in Heaven, but as an artist, what would you call yourself? Would you call yourself a versatile artist or a reggae artist? And the reason why I say that is because I'm gonna break it down for you to understand, because you see with Pass It On and Know Your Boys, that's like reggae. It's like got that reggae beat to it, and then you got Ain't No Mercedes Benz Up in Heaven. If I'm honest, I'd put that specific song under like R&B / jazz. So like, what would you call yourself? A versatile artist or?
That's a good.
Because if I'm honest, you can do anything. Like that's why I think you can do anything. So like, what would you put yourself under? Like,
that's a good question because I've always been not confused, but unsure.
Yeah.
And I think that a lot of I don't know, people in the industry, they don't know where to place me.
Yeah.
But I would say it's a hard. I'd say I'd say that the essence of it is soul, but no, you can't split the two. You can't actually split the two. You know why? Because for me, the message of reggae music and the bass line, those two things, it's like my heart. And so, at the very minimum, I would take the bass line from reggae, and the message, and then put that into like maybe more soulful chords. And I think that's how the whole vibe and sound comes along. And interestingly enough, there was a time when you might be listening to now, my man Nicky, he said to me one day, you know what, you sound reggae in your voice.
Yeah.
And he said to me, don't be surprised if reggae music, you take off in reggae music before soul music, because you've got elements there. And that's when I started exploring reggae and working with reggae producers. And I realised, like you said, that I could switch it and do both.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
because you know what, I've always said that to myself. Always said to myself, like, you could come under like a versatile artist, because you could do anything with the guitar. You could do a cappella, pass it on, comes under reggae, no, it will come with the reggae. So
nice one, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what song next? London Town. Not London Town.
Are you? Was the other one?
Naughty Boys. Sorry, Naughty Boys.
Yeah.
Or what's the other one?
Revolutionary Love.
Yeah. Which one shall I play?
Naughty boy.
Okay. Right here we got Fidel, entitled Naughty Boys.
Oh Lord, oh Lord. I'm not a man of many words, but I got a few things to say. So come, pull up a chair, son, I'm gonna say it anyway. You know you start the fire, you know you can't put out. World leaders, people deceivers, I'm calling you out. Naughty boy, naughty politician, naughty boys, playing with your toys. Naughty boys, building ammunition. Naughty boys, playing with your toys. Tell me why you're scratching when you don't itch, baby. If you got ants in your pants, why you acting shady? Lately, you got to say what you mean and mean just what you say. Don't scratch when you don't itch, 'cause the sun is out and it's a brand new day. Hey. Naughty boys, naughty politician, naughty boys, playing with your toys. Come on, naughty boys, building ammunition on and on. Naughty boys.
Choice FM UK.
As the clock keeps ticking, tick, tick, leaders of the world are slipping. Tick, 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 as the clock keeps ticking, tick, and the bombs continue dropping. Oh, politics is nothing more than tricks. Learn this lesson, there's nothing more to it. There to fool the people, to keep the people feeble. Nothing more than evil. People don't be sheeple. Naughty boys, Lord. Naughty boys, can't believe it. Naughty boys, it's getting kind of heavy, man. Naughty boys, Lord, ring the alarm. Ring the alarm. Ring the alarm. Ring the alarm.
Right. So that was Fidel entitled Pass It On. Sorry, Naughty Boys.
Yeah.
Sorry, my mistake.
Yeah.
So Fidel, how did that track come about?
There's a brother who's got a sound system by the name of Philly Blunts. You might be
Okay.
listening to this. And they do a lot of dub plates and specials. And I don't know how we hooked up, but he said to me that, which is interesting, based on what you said about the reggae, he said to me that I could make another road for myself doing specials and dub plates, like Dennis Brown used to do for different sound systems.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what it was at the time he told me. He said, yeah. So he gave me an example. He said, look, let's get you to sing about my sound, Philly Blunt sound, over that track, because that track is a classic track. I'd never heard it, but a lot of the older generation know that the rhythm of to that track. So I've actually written it. Yeah.
Of Naughty Boys.
Yeah, the lyrics
I
are all
thought
mine.
there was a rhythm.
Yeah, the lyrics
that.
are all mine. But he sent me that particular rhythm, and so that's when I wrote over it. And I've actually done another version for him, but he hasn't heard it yet. It's basically Philly Blunt sound. There's no
Okay.
competition, you know what I mean, like that. Because
Okay,
that's what
yeah.
he wanted. So I've done both.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how that came about. Yeah.
Okay, you know what this song sounds familiar. There's this track. It's in Dancehall Queen. I think Bounty Killer's on the track. It sounds very similar to it.
Because it might be, because a lot of artists have used it.
Yeah, because it sounds familiar. It sounds like I've heard it before in that movie.
Yeah. A lot of artists have used it.
Okay, so that how the track came about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you want to do it a cappella style with the guitar?
You know
again,
what?
or-
The funny thing is, the annoying thing is, like, there's certain chords that I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, because I'm self-taught.
Yeah.
Like, if I was like one of those, who's knows theory, they could probably pick them chords up and start playing it.
Yeah.
But because I don't know what the chords are.
Okay, it's kind of
Yeah. So there's only certain songs like even like only the ones I've written.
Yeah.
I find I can
Okay,
play on the
like
guitar.
more easier for you, innit? Okay.
Because I kind of built it from scratch. But when they've given me a track, all I've done is given them the lyrics.
Okay.
And it's gone that way, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what would you say is the best or good thing about being an artist?
For me personally, I think seeing the reaction of people. You know what I mean? I think that because don't get me wrong, the journey of music can be a painful one because you're torn between the business and just love making music.
Yeah.
And because, as we know, the music industry is based in such a way that it glorifies a lot of the other negative stuff. And I couldn't even do that if I tried because it just doesn't feel right for me. Yeah. So that's the ugly side. But for me, seeing the reaction of people to the music. Yeah. One time we went to, my son, all of us, we went to, where is it? I think it was Turkey. And me and my brother were singing, "One Love, Let's Get Together." Yeah. All the children ran on the stage, man. And it's little moments like that. They just ran on. Okay. And then the parents ran on. And there's little moments. So I think it's the reaction of the people. And also, one of the things I say about singing is that, believe it or not, it puts you in a good mood, a good place.
It does.
You know what I mean? Because you could be in one place 1 minute. But then after I've been on the guitar singing to myself, then it can completely change the mood. So what I try to do is take that out there for people that might be in the same place and change their mood like that. So music for me, it's definitely about not just the reaction, but how you can elevate people's moods and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what came first? Did you playing the guitar come first, or did you singing come first?
The guitar, man. I'll tell you how the journey went, because originally my mum bought me no, she didn't. Someone bought me a guitar. We had no idea who bought it. We still don't know to this day. Yeah. Okay. And it was a tiny little, because I was only little at the time, a tiny little box of a guitar, 7 or 8 years old. And she would never let me have it because she knew if I had it, she gave it to me too early, that's getting busted up and broken within a week. So, because all I had to do was look at it in the cupboard. I couldn't reach it, I was too little. And then finally she allowed me to have it. I can't remember how old I was, probably just 10 or something like that. And I started playing, thinking that you can just make make a chord straight away, not realising that I didn't know nothing about that.
Yeah.
So when it came out all ugly, I just threw the guitar away and abandoned it for about 10 years plus.
10 years.
So it wasn't until I was in fact I started late. We're talking early 20s. I started quite late because then I realised how there's more to learning guitar than just strumming. You have to know the chords. Yeah, you see what I mean? So that was the journey from the very, very beginning. And then at that time, I wasn't singing at all. I was into jazz music. So I used to play a lot of jazz music. Listen to a lot of jazz artists. A lot of jazz artists. And then one day I heard Luther Vandross singing Never Too Much, Never Too... Yeah. When I heard that, I said, I need to do that, man. So it was from then that I went from guitar to singing. So the guitar came first, and then the singing came later on,
Okay, I thought it was both at the same time, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to go back to Pass It On, because I've always said this to you from day one.
Yeah.
I could honestly see, what's his name? Barris Hammond.
Wow.
I can hear Barris Hammond on the track. No, you need to make it happen, Fidel. Honestly, I can.
That's what, man.
You're not planning to make a remix version of that track?
I'm always open, man.
Always open? Yeah.
Always open, man. And because reggae is my kind of like foundation, so 100%. That's a compliment still, man.
Yeah, no, I've always said that. I've always not any artist other than him. I don't know why, but I can visualize you meeting up, making a music video together, making that track happen.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
So out of the songs that you've released, Ain't No Mercedes-Benz Up in Heaven, Naughty Boys,
Pass It On. Yeah.
Which one would you say would have to be your favourite? Like my favourite one?
It's going to sound corny, but music to me, songs like your children, is very hard to pick, but I would say, for different reasons. Like for instance, I like the cheekiness, and I like performing Naughty Naughty. I like that one.
Yeah.
But I like Pass It On for... A lot of people don't know this, but if you listen to the song, you've got a script from the Quran that's in there. Like the lyrics say, take heed, read in the name of thy Lord.
Oh, that's part
created man from a clot. That's in the Quran, yeah. And then also my son's names are in there. You've got through the stars from Genesis to Revelation, trials and tribulation, Isaiah, and then you've got Zion's name is there. It's in when you play the lyrics. I wove in both my son's names. And so for those reasons, that's why that song is special, because not only is it using scripture, and the Bible is in there, and my son's name. So I think for that reason, as a song, that one is very, very special, yeah. Very, very special.
Okay. Yeah. It's like that song will always like be close to your heart, innit?
Yeah.
Okay, I hear.
And even when we named my children, Zion and Isaiah, it was weird because I've been heavily influenced by Islam. I've been influenced by reggae, Rasta. I've been influenced by Christianity, Taoism, the whole lot. So we had no idea what to name them. But all I knew was that I knew what Zion stood for, which is like it's like heaven, where everyone wants to go home to, away from this madness. And then Isaiah was a prophet in the Bible, so it came naturally to name them that. And you know what I mean? Yeah. So all of that stuff is woven into Pass On, which is why that song will always be special, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now that's interesting. Nice,
man.
We've got Amazing Grace that's locked in. Trace FMUK, Fidel's in the building. The mix-up show with your boy DJ Kyzz.
Wow.
So, do you want to talk about the place that you're going to be performing at?
Yeah, my brother Freddie Nwaka, he's a director, film director, and he's holding the second Power of a Woman Awards on the 10th of March, which is next Sunday.
Okay.
And he's chosen to honour my mum's passing, because she passed on that day 5 years ago. Yeah, thank you. And so we're going to be celebrating women all over the world, and they'll be giving out awards. And I performed last year at the same thing. That was a launch, the first one. Okay. So this one is set to be even bigger because the place is plush and you've got a lot of celebrities are going to be in there. So I'll be performing alongside a few others, honouring women and do what I like to do, man. So it's gonna be nice.
That's nice, man. Like from what you're telling me, I can see that's gonna be good. Nice people coming together, hearing you perform. So it would be good. It's gonna be nice, man. So What was the first track you performed live out of Ain't No Mercedes-Benz Up in Heaven or?
You mean out of the ones that you just mentioned? Those ones?
Yeah, out of the ones that I've mentioned.
Definitely. Yeah. Show me a man. He's
Okay.
waiting till he gets. Ain't no Mercedes-Benz up in heaven. So that's how I started. You think it's mockery, but it's not. Yeah, that was the first one to. Yeah, that one, and there was one more. What was the other one, man? I'll tell you a story though, because the very first time I performed live, we used to go to this place where they did open mic, and this is for all those people, young people out there that want to start singing and a bit nervous about going on the whole open mic scene. But anyway, we went to this place where it's open mic, and you had all these artists singing to these backing tracks, and all the songs they were singing, all these well-known songs, and I didn't know. All I knew was my own songs. And I was too nervous to go and perform my own song because no one would recognise it. But my sisters kept saying, "No, come on, man, you got some blah blah." So I sang a song. I said, "Oh, I can't remember what it was now." On the guitar. So imagine before me, everyone's been singing these backing tracks, the music loud, and I go on there with my little guitar. So and I sing my own song. Yeah. And at the very end of it, there's silence. So I'm thinking, oh shit. And then all of a sudden they start exploding, they start clapping and all that, Okay, and it's from then that I said, you have something, And I knew that if I didn't get past that nerve the first time, I never would have done it, So I only say this to those who, whether it's singing, acting, doesn't matter what it is, that once you get over that first hurdle, then you realize you can do it again.
It's like you're gonna get used to it, innit? Like when you do nervous the first time, 100%. It's like the more you do it,
100%. The more you do it,
like you're a pro playing the guitar,
nice one, man.
doing acapellas,
nice one, man.
All right, so now let's get on to your book. Wisdom, Bellies and Laughs.
Wisdom and Belly Laughs.
Wisdom and Belly Laughs. Okay, so how did that book come about? Because the first time I saw it was on your Instagram. And I remember, like in the caption, you said you've had it in your head for some years now. So was it in secondary days, like from my time?
Them time?
Okay.
It was, it took a while to write only because I don't know. It took a little. There's no particular reason. But what it was is that because I've spent all these years working with young people, years and years, years and years. And along the way, there were so many quotes that I picked up that made me giggle or made me think. And I thought, what am I doing? I should be writing all this down. So I started randomly writing it down in a notepad, knowing that one day I'm going to make a book out of it. My son's in it a lot as well.
Is it?
He features in a lot. So all these quotes, and as I started reading the quotes and everything like that, I realised that they're saying a lot of deep things. And that's why I see this book as it is Belly Laughs. It's very funny, some of it, but a lot of it's wisdom in a sense that you get. Normally we're used to self-help books from adults, but we don't really think about young people and children. And so my first it went from working in school, but it's to primary school as well. So you got the whole it's like about 4 years condensed in a book of different quotes, different children that I've spoken to over the years, you know what I mean? And and then the hard part was the title, because I didn't know what to call it, man. I can't remember how it came. And I didn't want something that there was a name that was named out there already.
I get you.
You know what I mean? And then thankfully the title came, and people have been buying it, which is
that's good. That's good.
Really. Even like abroad in the States, and people have been buying it. So I'm happy for those children whose words are being out there, and they can see their little words, you know what I mean, in the book. And Big C, it is exclusive because now I work in a secondary school. So these guys, I don't know how you could say that they're more cynical, they're more X-rated, they're more deeper, or to some degree. So that'll be the second book. So there'll be, you got the first one, but I'm writing right now as we speak the second one. So,
you plan to do a second book?
Yeah, because the parents have said is there another one? And the problem I had with the last one was that everybody loved it, but they said it's too short. And I was worried that I didn't want to say too much because it's my first book. So now that I realised that people would want more in the book. So now the second one,
That's good. So it's like the people is interested, like they want more from you.
100%.
So is it going to be a sequel to the first one or
similar? It will be similar in the sense that they're different children. they're older.
Yeah.
They're in a different kind of school. And secondary schools are so different to primaries. Primaries, you know what I mean? Primary, everything is lovely and colours. Yeah. Secondary, they're moody. You know what I mean? It's very different. And it'll be very interesting for people to see the contrast between the two. Because, secondary, it's a different world, man. And when I first started working there, I was just too happy for the school.
Yeah.
So I had to, realise that this is not primary school, man. This is a different mindset. And I wanted to capture all of that in a book. So the second one, you'll still have features. My son is still in there, and you know what I mean. And there'll be other people that were in the first book.
Yeah.
But a lot of them will be totally new children in the second. Some of them I can't put their names because the stuff is too X-rated. You know, young people these days, man. But yeah.
So how did you come up with the title Wisdom?
And Belly Laughs. You know what it is? Because I wanted something. I didn't want it to be too too funny.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Because then it would overlook the fact that these young people are saying something really deep. But at the same time, I didn't want it to be too heavy.
Yeah.
So I needed a title that looked at both the funny side of it, but the depth of young people that us as adults, we don't appreciate or really see. Even as parents, we don't really talk to our own children and see how much depth that they have. Mm-hmm. And I always believe that the young ones, they are going to change the future because they cut differently. And I'm including your generation. All you know what I mean? You down, up. Your generation is going to change the future because you're cut differently, man. It's just that the way the government want to manipulate that by throwing all kinds of TikTok and nonsense at you, so you're distracted. And they're doing it on purpose because they know that the young ones, they're going to change the way the world is. Mm-hmm. So we can't let that happen. So let's fight them TikTok and distraction and that madness. Mm-hmm. But they're not able to do that to all the young ones. There's some people like yourself who are still wise enough to know what's going on. You know what I mean? Yeah. And you guys will be the ones to make that change. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And I have to say this as well. I'm chuffed that you like the music because in my mind I always say to myself that because of the lyrics and the consciousness, I didn't assume that would appeal to young people. I've always just looked at the old ones. So when I hear you say stuff like it means a lot to me because it means that it's reaching not just my generation but even the younger ones as well. So that means a lot to me as well. Yeah.
No, of course. Like I'll always play your music. Like I said before, you send a positive message. It's not slackness. It's not bad. So I'll always play your music.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So if you want to let the people know where they can get your work, Wisdom, Belly and
Wisdom and Belly Laughs.
Sorry, Wisdom and Belly Laughs.
Yeah, just go on Amazon.
Yeah.
And you can order it from there. So remember the title, Wisdom and Belly Laughs.
Yeah.
And it's a simple read, but in each quote, it will make you think. It will really make you think, man. It will make you. It's one of those books that you'll get through it quick, but then you'll come back and read it again.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll come back and read it because there's so many gems in there that even every now and then I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, wow, man, yeah, and all of that.
So how many people have bought the book? Or if you had to guess,
I don't know, man. I really don't know because what it is that I don't check the count, the accounts, nothing. The only thing that when I get reviews, there's been quite a lot of reviews, but a lot of people that buy it don't put down reviews, which is fine. You know what I mean? Yeah. But
it would be best to put the review to make to let you know. Yeah.
But maybe I've been naughty in a sense because I forget to remind people that's out. So I'm glad that you mentioned it because I just assume everybody knows. You know what I mean? Yeah. So now that you mentioned it, hopefully those who don't know about the book will go and check on Amazon and see it. Yeah. And all of that.
Okay, so remember people, check it out. Wisdom
and Belly
Laughs on Amazon.
Yes,
Fidel's book. Make sure you go and check it out and make sure you put a review as well. Yeah.
Wow.
Choice FM UK.
If I'm honest, I want to hear you more singing on the guitar. I've done this with you.
See the track, yeah?
Yeah.
I'll play some of it. The track came about. The track is called "The Taxman Cometh."
Taxman, okay.
Right, and it's about. Whenever I've done this live, it's always made people laugh, and it's always done well.
Yeah.
And the track came about because, I don't know if you know, but when you get paid from work or when you buy things, the tax man is always taking your money.
Okay.
And you get adults complaining, saying the tax man take my money, man, and all of that.
Yeah.
And there was one friend of mine who was just really in a mess because he said that all his money is going to the tax man. And instead of me being sympathetic, I fell on the floor laughing because I found it so funny, man.
Yeah.
And so when he said the word "the tax man cometh," I said I gotta write this, man. So that's where this is based on, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Extra, read all about it. Check it. Hey people, don't it seem the more you earn, the less you seem to keep? Cause a tax man, you that man, he creeps up like a thief, taking what you haven't got, and then some, with a little or a lot. He'll come, ain't no use in crying, cause he don't care for tears. But I have that money, sonny, or we'll lock you up for years and years. Thicker than the average thief, tougher than the average beef. I can hear his feet coming up my street, the tax man cometh. Run better, run, the tax man cometh. You're late, the tax man cometh. Ain't gonna stop till his work is done. Better run, my son. Check it. You can run, but you can't hide. He's got Asians far and wide. They're watching from the side, talking PIMP. Allergy, nothing but a crook if you're asking me, from the bourgeoisie. Obviously, and nothing but a pimp thing, baby. Dude in a suit acting crazy, never cease to amaze me. Chase me, the tax man cometh. Run better, the tax man cometh. You're late, the tax man cometh. Ain't gonna stop till his work is done. Better run, my son. Check it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's that knocking on my door? It's a tax man. Turn the lights off. It's a tax man. Turn the lights off. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's that knocking on my door? Yeah, it's that man. Turn the lights off. Mr. Tax Man. Turn the lights off. The tax man cometh. Run better, the tax man cometh. You're late, the tax man cometh. Ain't gonna stop till his work is done. Yeah, it's that man, Mr. Fat Man. Get back, man, Mr. Tax Man.
Fidel, as always,
nice one, bro.
I like that song. DJ Vigor said I need a copy of this, so you might gonna have to send him the track.
Nice,
to play on FMUK. Yeah? No, that was a nice track, man. That was a nice track. I like how your voice is natural.
Nice.
Like you got a very nice voice as well.
Thank you for that.
So yeah, and because you see when you sing, it's like you could choose, because you've got a good voice, you could choose to go a cappella without no guitar, and you can just sing.
Thank you.
But you know, with some artists, it's like they always put auto-tune, and you know it's not them. But I like how with you, like how you're singing now, everybody can say, you've got a good voice.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, man, you're welcome.
Thank you, brother, man.
So, what do you have planned? Like, are you planning to make an album or an EP, or not just yet? Or
I'll tell you what I want to do now. Cause I'll be very, very honest with you. There was a point where I was going to take a back step from music, because I said to myself that as an artist, and I know a lot of artists relate, there's always that balance between, making money and being an artist. And I kind of went through a little, a little bit of confusion about it all. And then I said to myself, I'm always going to be singing regardless. So I might as well get this out to as many people as possible. So what I'm going to do is try different avenues. Some will be guitar, some will be to a backing track, some will be PAs. I do intend to shoot a new video soon, and when I do, you're definitely in it.
Okay.
You're definitely going to be in it. As well as my son, I don't know if you know, but my son's in 2 of my videos.
Okay.
Pass It On and Mercedes Benz.
Oh yes.
Yeah, they're both of them. So I do want to do that. But what's interesting is the gig, the performance I'm doing at my brother's on Sunday. That'll be the first time I'm performing to a backing track, PA. Because normally I'm always playing on the guitar. And that's cool. But sometimes, especially when it's a big venue and there's a lot of music it's too quiet for the, you know what I mean? So I thought, let me experiment, and if this goes well, which I think it will, that'll be another avenue where I'll just do PAs. And it's a lot easier because then I can travel up to Manchester or, you know, Birmingham, just the voice. And all I've got to do is play the track like that. Yeah. So I'm going to use as many different avenues as I can to just get the music out there. And things like what you're doing with interviews and stuff like that is really, really helping, because then I can make things move faster. Of course, so the main thing would be a video, new tracks, produce new tracks. Yeah. Because like I said, there's millions on here, but I just haven't got them built as a song yet. Okay. So that's the next stage will be meeting a producer and choosing a few and then building them as a track. But ultimately, my greatest, I think, joy will be a band. Okay. Yeah, because I've done a lot of gigs with bands, and it's a different feel, man. When I'm on stage and I've got the brothers behind me on the bass, and that takes me to another level. Yeah. I thought you was going to say that. It gives you that feeling, innit? Yeah. That's why I admire back in the day where, you know, the Bob Marley and the Wailers, all them cats, and even soul artists, it was very natural to have a band. Nowadays, it's not as easy because they don't get on as well in terms of chemistry. Back then, you'd know someone for years, they just play guitar, and you've got almost like brothers. Yeah. So I'd love to have a band and start touring around, you know what I mean, like that. I think that would be the ultimate. Go live and just start moving around from section to section. First the UK, and then branch out, you know, and all of that. Yeah. Okay. So where would you want to tour? I'll do the UK first, but it's interesting because I've been to America a few times and I performed out there. What was the New reaction? York. What was it like? Well, that was funny because I went to when I was in New York. I chose the wrong venue, man. It was one of those heavy metal bloody. Yeah, man. So it was one of those, man. It was the wrong venue, man. But the funny thing about that was when I was in there, I just came kissing my teeth, thinking, wrong venue. Like, I didn't know where to, you know what I mean? But there was a woman in there who was an A&R woman for a label called, I don't think they exist anymore, called Rough House. Okay. And they were responsible for signing the Fugees. Oh, this is a while back, But the problem was that when she went to her boss, because she's an A&R, she wanted to sign me, but her boss, he didn't get it. He didn't get it. Yeah. For some reason, he wasn't. Yeah. So she was upset because she felt. And it's funny because the amount of people that have said to me, and in America, there's even a brother that I speak to now back and forth on my Instagram. He said, you need to come over here because they'll get you straight away. Yeah, he said the audience, this whole percussive guitar, and he said you need to come over here, man. So us outside of the UK, definitely want to hit the States, man. You know what I mean? Because I've heard that too many times that you need to bring that music over. Yeah. So I just want to build up some more songs, then I can start looking at performing live and meeting stuff like that. Yeah, and some new ones that you like. There's a lot, man. Yeah. Yeah. Lot, okay. Man. It's like that woman. It's like she believes in you. Yeah. I mean that's one of the good things about nowadays, because with the internet you can reach people much quicker, and you can cut out the middleman. You know what I mean? The labels. As long as the people get it. And that's always been my story. I've never had a problem with the people. It's always the uppers, you know what I mean? Them ones who... But nowadays, they're not as important anymore. So as long as I've got a connection with the people, then I'm good, man, Okay. Yeah. So you see, so when you release your music, how does it work? Like, do you have people releasing your music for you, or do you release them yourself? I actually release them myself. Okay. Yeah, and then I use all the links and the contacts that I have with the DJs, like self, the radio DJs, and through them and get the word out and stuff like that, and then on the back of that performing live a lot to generate and the videos the videos, because they help to give some visual to the sound and stuff like that. And because now I've done 3 videos. Is it 3? 1, 2. It's 2 videos, and then I did the cover of the Bob Marley one. What it's called now? Waiting in Vain. But I sang Pass It On over it. So I just use slides for that. So 3 videos. In the Rain, Naughty Boys, Pass It On. So far I've done 3. So now it's a matter of choosing which song, and then I'll probably work with the same director as well. Okay. Yeah. So would you say it's more easier for you to release music yourself instead of being behind people to release them for you? Because, you know, like with some people, it's like when you have to go through the people to release the music, and it's like they don't come out on that day, or some technical issues, or so do you feel like it's more easier for you
to release the music yourself?
I think the main difference is that when you do it through others, particularly when they're got a lot of connections, you're dependent on them. But and sometimes the compromise is worth it, where you just say, I'll just do it myself. At least you know the end result and everything is going to be how you want it, you know what I mean? So it's a catch too. Like if you go via people that already have connections, some of them don't see your vision, and so it's come out different, and all of that by the time it's in the public. Whereas at least with you can control every step of the way. And now with the internet, I think you can reach the people quicker and much wider. As long as you know what you're doing, and
No, of course you have to know what you're doing before. But obviously I know you. Fidel knows what he's doing, guys. Choice FMUK. So how do you so when you're making your music, do you write at home or do you go into the studio?
9 times out of 10 at home. And the funny thing is, because a lot of these, some artists are really good at they go to the studio and they start ad-libbing, comes out in the studio. I can't do that, man. I need to go home.
How come?
I probably can. But I think because I'm so personal and close to it. I just need to be in that little space where there's not a guy behind the consoles waiting to see what comes up. But it's not to say I won't. I'm gonna be going to the studio soon with my man Rio. He's got some tracks out, and he's like reggae, he's hip hop almost. And we've already discussed it already. I'm just waiting for after the Power of a Woman Awards on Sunday, and that way when I go there, it's gonna be the other way around. Where I just go in there, he's gonna drop the rhythm, and I'm gonna catch a vibe and do it that way. So it'll be interesting to see how that works. You know what I mean? So normally, like even past I took it at home. And while my sons and they were playing around and all doing their stuff, I'm there just in the zone. And so that's how that one.
Song at home. Well,
this session, when I go and meet the brother, the producer, I'll be going to his domain, and then he'll drop the beat, and I'll see what comes up. What comes up.
So, if you had the chance to work with anybody, any artist, it could be female. Artists, who would it be and why? It can be multiple as well. Doesn't have to be only one.
Ooh, man, one of them would be probably Stephen Marley, because he's behind a lot of the all the stuff you hear from Damian Marley to Julian Marley to some of the stuff Erykah Badu's done. He's produced a lot of stuff, and I've always felt like Stephen Marley is to me personally, the most gifted. Because he's a genius when it comes to music. But then on the flip side, because my music is not straight up reggae, so I could go to a reggae artist, a reggae producer, and they might just make reggae when I can't miss out the soul element. And there's a guy called
you can't.
I need both in the mix.
How come? What's that?
You know what it is? I don't know if I'd confuse people if I had in one album. No one's done it though. Imagine having one album and you've got some songs that's straight reggae and some songs in there that's soul. It'd be interesting to see how the public would they be confused or would they be like, well, this is different, man? Because it's like on the flip side, there's a producer called Salam Memi. He produced a lot of the early hip hop as well as what's her name, Amy Winehouse. And he's another one I've always liked to link up with because he's a reggae, he's a hip hop man, but he loves reggae. He's got the bass line in there. He's another one I would love.
Interesting.
He's another one. I'd love to do some sort of duet with Lauryn Hill though. I would. If I was to sing with somebody, she might be one of them, man. Lauryn Hill, man.
That would be good. That would be good.
I like her spirit, man.
It could happen. It's true. It could. You just need to reach out to her.
It's true, man. But man.
Okay. So I want you to do more singing. Please, or just an a cappella style, or without the guitar, or you could sing, pass it on, but in an a cappella style, or naughty voice in an a cappella style.
I'll do a little bit of this one because I don't think work on here. Through the storms, we'll ride on. Arm in arms to Zion. Ooh, from Genesis to Revelation, trials and tribulation, as I Nehemiah, sign of separation, but rejoice, my friends, 'cause it's not the end. We'll sing a new song and walk on. So love a little, give a little, share a little, let's just pass it on. Give a little, love a little, let's just pass it on. Love a little, just a little, let's just pass it on. Take heed, read, in the name of thy Lord, who created man from a clot, and taught man by the pen what he knew not. So humble yourselves, come on, the day is coming, only time will tell who'll be running. So love a little, give a little, share a little, let's just pass it on. Give a little, love a little, let's just pass it on. Love a little, just a little, let's just pass it on and on. This here platinum beaded dread, come on, with the vibes and noise your head, come on. This here platinum beaded dread, rock on, with the vibes and noise your head, come on now. This here platinum beaded dread, oink, with the vibes that soothe your head, ooh. This here platinum beaded dread, with the vibes that soothe your head, come on. So love a little, give a little, share a little, let's just pass it on. Give a little, love a little, let's just pass it on. Love a little, just a little, let's just pass it on and on and on and on. Jah Allah Jehovah, we marching on like soldiers. Babylon is over. We're marching on. Boom, boom, boom. That was just like an impromptu one because I wasn't sure if we were going to chords, but yeah.
Okay. Now again, nice. Guitar style, acapella style, nice
one, man.
Right. Let me ask one more question.
Yeah.
So, what would you say that you're proud of yourself that you've done during your music career?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Or what has been your proudest accomplishment?
One of them I mentioned already, which was those children up on stage. That was one of them. Definitely. I know it sounds. Cause I've supported Burning Spear, Buju Banton. I've supported them guys on concerts. So, and as big as moments they were, it's the children, man. those will always be the moments. And the other one was one day I was on my YouTube and stuff, and I didn't realize that the news came on.
Yeah.
And it was being recorded, but the news came on, and there was this young girl who was talking about her brother who had died to knife violence. Yeah, and she had a picture of him behind her, of the photo of him. But they were playing my song, man. Yeah, and the song people have never heard it because it was part of an album that was talking about the violence, stop the violence, and the song was called "Don't Trigger." Even on here, I wouldn't remember how to play it, but it was like a rock song. Okay. But it was written about what's the lyrics, man? Don't trigger. Now you've got a gun. With I want better me. No. Dressing fine. Don't trigger. Yeah. Oh, it's a shame. Yeah, it was something like dressing fine fresh. You got your street cred. Looking dapper man. With a gun in hand, and you're laughing and a cussing, 5 shots by the dozen. And then the song goes, don't trigger, now you've got a gun, what you done? Don't trigger, with the gun on the hip playing Stick Up Kid, no. So those are the lyrics. And she was playing that in the background, and I was like, wow, man, 'cause I didn't expect that at all, yeah. And because it was such a serious sentiment, and it was the news, to hear that song being played, and she's like mourning her son, her brother who got stabbed. That to me was a really proud moment, because it served its proper purpose, which is the more where there's pain, you know what I mean? And when I saw that really touched. You'll probably find it on YouTube now somewhere, but that was another moment that made me realise the power of music and how much it's gone way past even me knowing where who's listening to it and where it is, and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay,
no, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. It's good to hear your track being played.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, as you said, you wasn't expecting it.
No, not at all.
Yeah, you wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, not at all, man. Yeah.
No, it's good. That's good. Right, so that's the interview done.
I want to say thank you to everyone that's tuned in, man. So I haven't replied back on the live, but we didn't have too much fun with my man here. So, but I want to say thank you to all those that have tuned in. And they'll see more of me, man. They will 100% see more of me, yeah.
Yeah, big up everyone that was locked in.
Yeah, man, every time, man.
Yeah, so Fidel, you can feel free to let them know where they can follow you on your socials. Feel free to give out any shout outs to your friends, family.
Yeah, for those that are on on Instagram, you can see me on Fidel, FIDEL.music77, as in number 7. So Fidel, FIDEL.music77. And Facebook would be Fidel Nwaka, which is Nwaka. Fidel, FIDEL, Nwaka, Nwaka. If anyone, there's still tickets for the Power of a Woman Awards next week, although I think most of them have sold out. Yeah, so that's another thing. If you're interested in, just go onto the social media and just type in Power of a Woman Awards, and it will all come up. Yeah, it will come up.
Alright, so Fidel, thank you for coming.
Thank you, brother.
I forgot to say as well, like, for people that don't know, me and Fidel, we go way back. Because he was actually my secondary school teacher. Yeah. Not going to go into detail.
I will say this though, brother, and I'm glad you mentioned that, because I'm so proud of your journey, man.
Oh, thank you.
You come a long way, man. And if for all those young people out there who got their own challenges, man, because I know that with the mad lockdown, it kind of like made a lot of young people become internal, you know what I mean, and stay at home and stuff like that. Anxiety, depression, there's loads of them in my school. I speak to them every day. Yeah. And to see your journey, and now you're DJ on a mainstream radio station, that really lifts my heart. And it's a story that young people should take inspiration from, because my brother here, he's come from his journey's been a powerful one, man. It's a powerful, so I'm very, very proud of you, man.
Oh, thank you.
So when he said to me to come and do the interview, I said, hey, of course, man. Yeah. Of course, man. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm always playing your songs, and I remember you did say before that you don't really do interviews unless you release. So once I knew you sent me them tracks, I was like, you know what, let me reach out to Fidel.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. But with me, I'm humble. As you say to me that you're proud of me, I just stay in my lane.
Yeah,
and honestly, I would have never known. First of all, thanks to DJ Bigger and DJ Dodge and MP Marcus.
Nice,
because I would have never visualized myself like, in secondary school, I would have never thought of myself, okay, you know what? Let me go on the station and interview Fidel. I would have never thought.
Yeah, remember back then he was into music back then.
Yeah. So it's like for me to be on Choice FM UK now and interview you, it's like we've both come a long way.
Look at that, man.
We're both doing the music. I love my DJing, you do your music.
Nice.
Link it up together.
Yes.
So yeah, man. So me and him, we go way back.
Nice, man.
We go way back.
Super proud, man.
Yeah, thank you, Fidel, man. I'm proud of you as well. You're still doing your music. You love what you do. You've got a passion for it.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Give thanks, man.
Yeah, man. So big up everyone that was locked in.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, and also big up Fidel's son.
Yes, I am.
As well. Yeah,
nice,
okay.
Man. All right, then.
So I'll see you again next Saturday, 2 till 4.
Cool.
And also, for any of you that's locked in now, this interview will be available on Choice FM UK on YouTube and on my YouTube channel, DJ Kyzz. And Fidel, I'll make sure to send you the link so you can upload it on your YouTube channel.
Nice,
man. That's it, done. See you again next Saturday, 2 till 4. I'm out.
Blessings, man.
Hey, this is Say, and you are listening to Choice FM UK.
I like